Well, my name's Craig Reese, and I'm the International President and CEO of Sister Connection. Sister Connection is wholly focused on working with widows and orphans because that's what God has asked us to do. And that is a big population, sadly, in Burundi. Since the end of the war, so many men disappearing. What was left behind, other than a country where the infrastructure was destroyed, is a whole lot of women and their children, young children. The programs that we have in place to lead widows to live self-sufficient lives are really where our focus must remain. But over the next 10 years, we have a 10x strategy, so we're literally going to times by 10 the number of widows and orphans that we can support and help here in Burundi. We're going to do that by regionalizing our approach. There's currently 5 provinces in the country of Burundi, and we're going to have presence in each of those provinces. The model we're using, the foundational model for all of this, is Mount Hope. It's a wonderful example of God providing a piece of land that Sister Connection has developed over time into a vocational training facility. So we're literally training widows and orphans at Mount Hope, and then we're following them back to their villages and with the training afterwards. The hope is that once they've received training, they can go back to their villages and become trainers themselves. This is a massive calling from the Lord. He will gently and lovingly guide us if we continue to remain focused on Him so that we can move forward for His plan for development of Sister Connection.
My name is Lasharite Buchonyori, and I am the National Director of Sister Connection in Burundi. The next 10 years, Sister Connection wishes to expand and to help more widows and orphans in Burundi. So Sister Connection has a 10x plan where it wishes that more widows and orphans get support, and also the way they want to do it is according to the structure of Burundi. Means Burundi, in every province in Burundi, to have an office so that it may be very, very easy for Sister Connection to reach out and help the different widows. For example, paid forward program where you raise a pig and give the piglets. We only have that program in Gitega. So it's difficult for you to help a widow who doesn't come from Gitega with a piglet. It would cost so much. But if we had that same program in another province, then also the ladies, the widows that come from the other province would easily benefit from that program. So we want Sister Connection to multiply its offices so that it can be closer to the widows and so that we may be able to help the widows, to make it easy for them to get equal assistance and help, because the widows are scattered all around Burundi. Even the homes we build are scattered all around Burundi. If we're able to help more widows, it will raise the economy, because the widows participate also in the economy of their community. They also participate in the economy of their country. So the widows also become contributors to the development of their country.
So that, again, we're going to have a Mount Hope in each of the 5 provinces where we can do vocational training. The beauty there is that we can be more specific. So even though Burundi is a very small country, it is very different from north to south, east to west. And the types of activities that the widows are engaged in are very different. So in the southern part of Burundi, there's a lot of fishing that goes on and a lot of palm oil that's produced. In the northern part, more fishing, more agriculture, but more agriculture directed towards bananas and things like that. Gitega, where the existing Mount Hope is a very dry part of the country. And it's very interesting to me that, when we first started talking about developing vocational training and including farming and animal husbandry, there was a lot of pushback that, it was too dry there to be good farm country. But over the years, we've developed a large pineapple plantation, a large cassava plantation, grow a lot of things up on Mount Hope, corn, beans, using new techniques and thinking outside the box in terms of how you might accomplish doing that. So God has just been very faithful in leading us in the direction He wants us to go and showing the widows that there are other better ways to accomplish results in farming and agriculture. Most Burundians are farmers, and that's how they make ends meet. So this is why we focus a lot of our energy in helping widows to become better farmers. It's what they know best. We need to continue to focus our services on them, and we need to build relationships with people that understand that if you read the Bible, it can't be any clearer that widows and orphans are very special to God. He's clearly leading us down these paths and lifting up the ministry because we're trying to lift up and working to lift up so many widows and orphans.